Welcome back to my channel again. So today we are gonna do more maths on geometry, and for you I have this one here. Okay, this angle theta, angle whatever angle it is over 360. Okay, this thing we're gonna find the shade area, this area, right? So what we do, you can see I given this value 40 degrees, so I put 40 over 360 pi r squared is, in this case, is 5 meters, so I squared it there. Now when you square it, then you'll have 4 over 36, because you have to reduce this 0 0 0 0, it remains, you cancel 0 and 0, it remains 4 over 36, which is this one, pi. When you square 5, it becomes 25, right? So once you get that, you can reduce this, you can simplify this further. You cancel here, it will be 2, and you cancel with the 2 here, it will be 18, which is this one, times pi times 25, which is that one. Then further down, if you want, you can even go further down. Use 1, 2 goes to itself once, goes to this 9 times 1 over 9 into pi 25. All these things will give you the same answer if you want to simplify, but you could also leave it somewhere like here, or leave it here. It will give you the same answer. And if you plug these values in, you're going to get the area of this thing, right? Not the entire circle, the shaded area. That's how you do it. That's how you calculate that area, the shaded area of that entire cycle. That is a circle full. I know you know what is a circle, so I don't have to tell you these things. You know it. And the radius, you know what's a radius, you know what's a diameter. If you are watching this video, you must be having this knowledge with you. And you want to find the area, the shaded area. Okay? Cool. Now let's move to something else. We're going to find a semicircle now, because we all did in circle. I want to find semicircle. Let's first draw full circle, then I make it have like a moon, right? So first I drew half circle, then I did it like this, and then let me give the height to be something like 6, and the entire diameter is 10. I'll give it, let me see what is relevant here, but we need a diameter here. No, I don't think we need a diameter, right? So now let's follow the formula. To find the area of semicircle is a half, because it's not full, a half pi. I'm going to show you half pi r squared. So half pi area, let me write like this, because then you can see I'm talking about the area. I'm going to show you, be half pi. In this case, this is the radius, which is 6, so I'm going to square it according to this formula, and it will be half pi 6 squared. So I've shown the value here, 6 squared. You can see it's 6 squared there. half pi 6 squared, area is equal to half pi 6 squared. And then, sorry guys, I have to move the board because I have to write for it to you. I have to show you this thing. So, which will be equal to half pi. Now when you square 6, you get 36. So we're gonna write 36 here. Are we together? Yes. So what would the area be? Now you can guess also, because we have a half of this thing, which means we're going to divide this by 2. Okay, we're going to divide this by 2. So this will give us area is equal to 18 pi. How did we arrive here? We divided 36, because we are having half, it's not full. So since we are dividing that, then we'll get 36 divided by 2 is 18. So pi is still remaining there. So half goes now. Now area will be 18 pi. Right? Now pi, actually the value of pi is 3.14. So if you want to calculate the entire stuff, then you wanna plug in pi and multiply them to 18. Then you will get the value, the area of the semicircle. This thing is 3.14. So 3.14 times 18 will give you now the area. This is, this is pi. Pi. Pi is called pi. Okay. So you could give yourself other values in this camera. Sorry guys, I have issues with light here. I'm trying to make it clear so that you don't need to see my face. Just see the board. And you could give any type of values. For example, if now I have given 6 here, you can give 4, 5, whichever radius you're having here. I don't have to explain, I think you know this already. And then the formula is the most important thing. You have to know the formula, right? And the formula is half pi r squared. It's just like when you're finding the area of a circle, it's pi d or 2r pi. Actually, we did that in the other video. So you can practice, give yourself some practice on this stuff, and will be good. Okay, you'll be good, guys. Okay, so let's go to the last thing for today. Guys, look, I don't want to bombard you with these maths, a lot of things, I want to give you small so that you can follow. Otherwise I can give you the entire series of these things and you'll be confused. Then if you really want to learn, and if I give you so many and maybe you not catch, so we're going 3 or 4 at a time, 3 or 4 till you review it yourself and practice and become a good mathematician. So we are going to something else called parallelogram, very common stuff. You add this all the time if you are in a maths class, and you must have had this time and again when you're in geometry class, when you're doing geometry. Actually, I'm not drawing this thing to scale, so forgive the way it looks. It's not exactly this way, but let me see what I can do better. Let me try to do a better job. And we have this point. And let me see, these 2 points, I connect them like this. And then let's have something like this. It doesn't have to be very accurate because it's not drawn to scale. I'm not using scale to do this. I'm just roughly constructing figures here. Oh man, now it looks even worse. I'm really terrible in drawing. Not a very good artist. Okay, maybe it looks something like this. This is too sharp. It's a bit blunt here. It looks like a vortex of a wing of an aircraft. I'm trying to draw it, but anyway, this is a parallelogram. Does it look like one? This is more sharp. Maybe we should do it a bit like this. Does it look better now? Right? Let's draw it better. And it doesn't matter. You already know what a parallelogram is. There are two sides of a triangle. I can't make it look better because I mean, yeah, let's say this is a parallelogram. Now we're gonna calculate the area of this. Okay, so let's have this value at anything. Let's give it high value just for the purpose, for the sake of learning. Let's give low values, because if you put like 200, then you have to calculate. So let's give it 4 and give the height around 10. No, not 10. Or give it even 6. That's really pretty simple, no? Now, what's the formula for this? Area of a parallelogram is equals to the base times height, right? It's equal to the base times height. This is a formula. Base, height. Now let's assume this is a base, and what will the height be? The height will be this one. So this will be the height. 6. This would say less the base height. So to find the area, it will be 4 being the base times height, which is 6, and we'll get 24 units, feet, if it's feet or meter square, right? Here it is. The board has to move, man. Here it is. 4 times 6 equal to 24. It's as simple as that. It's just like the rectangle. You multiply both sides and you get the answer. Feet squared. I think it's squared. So this thing we call a parallelogram. So you can put different values. Suppose you put 8 here and put here maybe 10, like this. Then you multiply this, the answer will become 8. You just multiply this times this, just the way you multiply the triangle. There's no difference. The two look pretty much, it's the same thing actually. But you know, you have constructed two things here, and if you look carefully, you'll see that this is actually like looks like 2 triangles. We put a line in between. Yeah. So give yourself more practice and draw these things. Then we are now walking through this thing. I'm walking through this. So we have done today the shaded area. We have done the semicircle. We've done the parallelogram. So next we'll go to something else. Right. Yeah, man. We'll have more illustrations as we go by. I've just done some maths. I'm giving you small so that you can follow. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. And please like, subscribe, share and comment. And I hope, as usual, I hope to see you later. Please, I request you subscribe to my channel if you're watching me, because that's the best way to support me to grow. Otherwise, if you don't do that, this channel will be stunted, it won't grow. And growth is the real thing here, the real deal. Okay man, thanks once again for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. Share and subscribe and comment.